Yeah, we in here. Grand Madam, I see you hanging out. What's going on? What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It's your man Theo Bully. Here we in here. Sunday sermon. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. This your first time in, please subscribe if you could. You know, hey, you know, if you know me, grow me, share. You know, maybe I should stop saying that. If you don't know me, grow me too. Do that. But yeah, we got it. Man, listen. Alien versus Avengers. That's crazy. But it's a difference in a week when it comes to you. Was you excited when they said they was gonna do Aliens versus Avengers? Like, was you excited? I was kind of like, eh. I was kind of like, eh. It's kind of like, eh, because it was Avengers, you know, Avengers. Then I think Juju, Dre, you know, one of the fellas, whatever, shared the image of T'Challa to Black Panther. Like, oh, who might this be? Man, can we just go ahead and give it up one? I think we just need to go ahead. Let's go ahead and give it up one time for Jonathan Hickman. That's it. Just go ahead and give it up for Jonathan Hickman. Big John, I ain't know you was coming like that. I don't think none of us knew Big John was coming like that. Juju, what's going on? What's going on? My fellow devil dog in the building. I don't think none of us knew John was coming like that. John came in and said, hold my beer. As a matter of fact, I'm going to let you go first. You go ahead and you do your Predators versus Black Panther. You go ahead and do that first. Go ahead and get that on out the way. No. Go first. Go first. John's like, I'm just a comic book writer. Mr. Percy, go first. Yeah. Did you like it? Did you like it? Did you like it? If you didn't like it, that's fair. That's fair. I ain't gonna tell you should have liked it. I'm not even gonna say I'm surprised if you didn't like it. Know why? Because everything ain't for everybody. Everything ain't for everybody. But this right here, first of all, I just want to say thank you for not making the alien sympathetic. That's the difference. That's one of the primary differences right there. You ain't feeling sympathetic for the xenomorphs. Over here, we want you to feel some type of way by Shorty Doo-Wop that's missing a limb. We want you to feel bad for him. Man, bump him. Bump him, bump his daddy, bump his brother, bump their clans. We don't care nothing about them. We in the book for Black Panther. We not checking for them like that. Jonathan Hickman, like, you know what? I ain't finna make the xenomorphs sympathetic. You finna be mad at them. You finna be mad at them off the rip. Off the rip. You finna be, did y'all like it? Oh man. My dog put a lot of, did he put some respect on the high too? Lord have mercy, Jesus. I don't want to get too far in the book because I want us to do this page by page. I want us to do this page by page. There he is. There he is, the president of the Black Panther fan group. What's going on, Mr. Armistead? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, man, did he? Man, listen. First of all, they say nobody can hear you scream. I said, okay. I like that. You got a voice, bodiless voice in space, talking. Can't nobody hear you scream. The Shi'ar. I like that setup. I like that setup now because I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, the Shi'ar, oh, y'all just playing dirty. The Shi'ar, y'all, they got gun in like that? Oh, man. The Shi'ar, that's what I was thinking. The Shi'ar done got gutter. Like, y'all dirty. Like, y'all done already manipulated a war over here between the Kree and the Skrulls. That was y'all. That was y'all, that great damn secret y'all was keeping. Now y'all doing it like this. Oh, y'all just don't care. Y'all just don't care. But can I ask this question right here? I don't know nothing about no scrunchies. I ain't for that like that. But everybody else, everybody else. Can you imagine xenomorphs with a scroll physiology? Oh man. Oh man. I sat back and I said, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute. The xenomorph that's got the Katati physiology. My mind blown just thinking about all that other stuff. I ain't even made it out the first few pages yet, and I'm stuck right there on that panel. I'm like, oh Lord Jesus. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Because you remember the alien that from the dog? You remember him? Right. That wasn't a regular alien. You remember the alien from the Predator? Right. That wasn't a regular alien. I'm sitting up here like, oh, wait. You know how over there in Blood Hunt, we was talking about who everybody, we know Bloodstorm 1, that's Dracula. I still want to know who everybody else is. Okay, well, think about an alien that's bursting out the chest of a superhero. You wasn't playing, huh, John? You didn't even want me to get to the middle of the book. You just got me stuck right there on the first 2 pages. I'm just like, damn. And then let me back up a couple of panels. What was going on with the Kree that the face hugger couldn't do nothing? It killed both of them. I'm tripping on this one. What went on here? We got a deceased. Got to watch what I say. Let's go on YouTube. We got a deceased Kree soldier and a deceased face hugger laying on the floor. I ain't never seen that. I ain't never heard about that. Never. And am I wrong for who else besides me want that expounded upon? Who else besides me want that explored? Just wait. Because we know how this go. You minding your John Brown business, face hugger, jump out of nowhere, latch onto your face, sticks a tube into your mouth. You know, you call it what you want to. I don't like using certain type of words, but it infects you with an embryo, an alien embryo. That's what that does. We seen that. We ain't seen nobody yet be immune to that. That I ain't never seen that before. Hey, no. No. And the Kree. You know what? You got me. You got me wanting to come back. Oh, it's like that. I have to get this comic. It sound wild. Yeah. Grand Matter. We ain't even made it out the first few pages yet. Like I'm literally telling you what's basically on page 2 or 3. we ain't got nowhere yet. I'm sitting there looking like, wait a minute. Yeah, that's page 2. That's page 2. I'm sitting there looking like, I ain't never seen that before. That's crazy. And then he threw me for a loop. Page 3. Oh, it's Wakandan frigates. 4. And the Hatu come out like I don't know the last time I done seen the Hatu look like this. They came out like they was about it. Like, yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. Y'all come on out now. I say, y'all, your highnesses. What you mean, your highnesses? It's an S at the end of that. It's plural. T'Challa, like, I'm already here. I'm like, what? Wait, what? I'm already here. Come on, Nazari. I don't know the last time I done seen Black Panthers and the High Two one first together like this, and then looking like they about to run a fade. They're like, hey, T'Challa, hey, bring me the scientists and bring them to me on their knees. When the last time you done heard T'Challa talk like that, talk that talk? When you find them, bring them to me on their knees. God damn. Like, whatever respect you felt like T'Challa wasn't getting in whatever book, damn it, Jonathan Hickman got you right here. I'm gonna keep up with these notes. Jonathan Hickman got what you need right here. Need that blood COVID bathway. Yeah, we do need that. What's going on, Big Ronnie? Gladiators people are Strontians like Kryptonian. Oh, Lord Jesus. And they done infested that planet. Like, that's the Katati, the Scrontians, and who else? Who else the hell they said they had around? And the Dabari. Why go so hard? Like, God. But the intergalactic empire Wakanda being in this book is nice, is I don't know work. You will not be disappointed. No, go and let her know. Go and let her know, Mr. Guadney. Go and let her know. Could be that the Kree have more nitrogen in their system. They are heavy worlders. Listen, that thing got me. Now the Kree were weaponizing the Brood against the Shi'ar, so I get, hey. I guess everybody got to get in where they fit in. I'm liking the fact, though, the father-son relationship, that's just cool to me. Like, my dog just, Azadi, say less, Dad. Say less. And he ain't, no, I ain't gotta, no, I just generate lightning from my body and it go where I need it to. Like, damn. And let me just say this, because I don't want to forget the artwork being done by Mr. Ribbich. Not sure how to pronounce the last name. It's straight fire. I'm loving what he did in regards to the Black Panther costumes and the high tooth Zadaze. I don't know if he meant to do that on purpose, if that's the conclusion that we're supposed to draw from it, but the devices, the mask, separate mask or whatever, the additional mask piece on top of their regular mask, that's nice. That's nice. And then the little back piece, because we ain't ever seen the high tooth drawn that way, or Black Panther drawn that way for that matter. These definitely look like armor as opposed to just regular Black Panther habits, high tooth habits. So Zardie ain't no joke. Last time we saw them is when Wakanda took out Atlantis. For real. Yep. Yep, you're absolutely right. So I want them before me on their knees. That's when last time you heard T'Challa talk like that? Like, you ain't heard T'Challa talk like, if you an MCU fan, I ain't trying to knock it, but well, I mean, I know that, but you ain't heard T'Challa talk like that on screen. You ain't heard T'Challa talk like that on screen. You haven't, because I know we ain't heard him talk like that in the comics in quite some time. So my dog out there like, hey man, that's that's okay. I'm gonna westernize it. That's mafia like. That's what the mafia boss say. Hey, go bring them over here. bring them to me on their knees. And sit back like this here. And then what made sense was the fact that, okay, we talk on this channel all the time about the usage of the proper usage of the Hatut Zeraze. What do we say? What do we say in regards to the Hatut Zeraze? They exterminate all enemies, foreign and domestic, when it comes to Wakanda. So while T'Challa is here and Azadi are here, this is a war. So we're not bringing the Doras into this. More than likely, somebody said, hopefully, Queen Aurora is still alive. We don't know that. They're very vague with that. They did say the mutants went to Krakoa, and we do have the intergalactic empire here. So safe to say, what was it? Soul is there as well. So we probably do have the mutants still with Orako. They went to Mars. Yes, that's what they did. So we probably still do have that going on. So hopefully we'll get some payoff into that. But this is nice. And this, when his eyes lit up, I don't know if y'all able to see that. When he finds out, hey, they sent a probe to Earth. Wait, what? Grand Madam. The probe. Grand Madam, the probe. Let me tell you about that probe. Each probe has 4 queen eggs in it. Like, that's overkill. 4 queen eggs in it, and 12, I want to make sure I say this right, 12 infected hosts that's hibernating. So the probe, when it get to the planet, it goes to the 4 most densely populated areas. That's too much. Hey, Mr. Theo B, I guess now we find out who the father to T'Challa Storm's grandbabies are. That's why I say it pay to pick up these auxiliary titles, because you never know how they be just sliding stuff in there left and right and everything like that. I'd be like, I saw that. I saw that when you did that. No, you're not gonna act. I know somebody else might not have seen it. I saw it. I saw it, and I recorded it because that's my job. So no, we're not doing that. We're not doing it. Oh Lord, Zeno and Krakoa. Hey, well, no, I'm hoping not. They say that the mutants escaped. They escaped to Mars. They were like, we out. Now Adelan fell. God damn it, Maximus. You know that had to be Maximus. You know that had to be Maximus. That had to be Max. The probe, yes, Grand Madam. The probe has 12 xenomorphs. I'm gonna say it has 12 hosts. They on hibernation. And it has 4 queen eggs. That's too much. That's overkill. Like they doing way too much. They putting way too much stake on that. Like that's way too much. That's too much. Soon as they touch down, it's on and popping. Soon as they touch down, they say within an hour, the alien drones born from the chest bursters are fully grown, and within a day, a hive has been constructed. That's too much. That's too much. And then what they saying is, because I want to make sure I'm reading it right. Each probe carries 4 queen eggs inside it, along with 12 infected hosts in suspended animation. I'm thinking that's 12 infected hosts per queen. That's too much. But my thing, I don't know if y'all saw that. What's going on, Mr. YouTube? What's going on? I don't know if you've seen it, but I like the fact that T'Challa, when he realized it was an android, I don't think he would have cared. That's the sad part about it. I don't think T'Challa would have cared if it was an android or not. But when he realized it was an android, that's the whole thing. It's one of them damn synthezoid android things is always effing up stuff in the alien movie. He just reached back like this. So damn, that's tough. Like, if I'm not mistaken, Azadi is carrying the Skybreaker. Let me get that. Let me get that right now. Let me get that. Let me get that. Y'all got questions. I got questions. Y'all got comments. I got comments. Xenoquake. No, that's a lot going on. Woo! It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But let me ask this question. If you like this book, I think it's fair. If you like this book, what's the difference? Why? What made you like this book as opposed to the other book? I want to ask that question. What was it about this book that made you like it? And I'm going to say, as a Black Panther fan, I think that's fair. As a Black Panther fan, what made you like this book more so than the other? I think if it's me, as I alluded to earlier, we didn't make the other characters sympathetic. You did. Jonathan Hickman did not try and make me care about the Xenomorphs, not one bit. not one bit. He did not make me want to care about him. He didn't, and I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. Now, the Miles Morales part. Grand Madam, there's a symbiote in the book, and we didn't know there was a symbiote in the book. We did not know. We knew Miles was in the book. We did. We didn't know a symbiote was in the book. Disguised as Miles' costume. Damn, John, that was a nice little twist. I did not see that. I did not expect that. I wasn't checking for that. Didn't nobody reveal that. They kept that very, very close to the vest. Damn, the symbiote. And I don't know if it's the symbiote or a symbiote, but it's a symbiote disguised as Miles' costume. And when a face hugger jumped on Miles' face, we thinking that's like, damn, that's it for Miles. He done. No. Symbiote left Miles and said, I don't really like this body, but it'll do. And murked the face hugger. Possessed, took over the face hugger. Got Miles laying on the ground looking like he wearing a Future Foundation Spider-Man costumes, just all white, just for the symbiote to go right back on Miles, but not shaped like the face hugger. So I got a Kree, a face hugger can't do nothing with. And then I got a whole behind symbiote out here that's capable of murking face huggers. I wonder what the symbiote can do with a full-grown xenomorph. It's mm. You see why I said Jonathan Hickman got a lot going on in this book? He got a lot going on in this book. He do. And where is Dr. Doom at? Where Vic at? I want to know, because I ain't understand how Bruce Reed asking Bruce to look after Valeria Godfather. And what you mean magic can't do nothing with the xenomorphs? When? Because we up in the ante if we saying xenomorphs are supernatural as well. Like we turning up the volume. We turning it up. Because they said magic couldn't do nothing with it. I'm like, whoa. Magic? So you mean tell me between Wanda Maximoff, especially Wanda Maximoff, like, damn. But then they said Franklin got depressed and left. Franklin was feeling some type of way about a world he created, and he pieced out, him and Ben. Ain't reality altering, right? Okay, all right. Juju said just go ahead and go along with it. I'm gonna go along with it. That's what Juju said. Juju said go along with it. That's what he said. Damn. Can y'all picture the aliens, the xenomorphs swimming in the water and just murking Atlanteans left and right? Can y'all? But daggone. Doesn't that mean we got xenomorphs running around with the abilities of Inhumans and Atlanteans? Ain't that what that means? Am I missing something? I get something wrong? Y'all tell me in the comment section now. I don't want to be out here acting like no. If I'm getting something wrong, if I'm doing something wrong, let me know. Wait a minute. We might have something here. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm finna check. Hold on. I might be able to do something here. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm finna see a big bro coming in. You come. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Big bro might want some of this. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna slide. I'm gonna slide this way. Let me see. Guess. Let me see. Guess. Let me do this. Invite guest. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that there. How Master P say? How you do that there? How you do that there? I'm gonna come. And bam, I'm back. Had to send my brother a link. I don't know if he wants to come in and everything like that, but whatever abilities the host has, so does the Xeno. That's tough. How many issues is this again? How many issues is this again? Because it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. And damn, did y'all hear what T'Challa said? Well, actually, it was one of the how-to said. They done lost the whole planet. No, Big T, I got you. No, I don't forget, Big Dog. I don't forget. I don't forget. They done lost a whole planet. A whole planet. The same weapon that they used on the intergalactic empire, they've already launched at least a dozen more. Big bro gonna be here in a minute. Big bro gonna be here in a minute. Big bro gonna be here in a minute. So I'm like, it's a lot. It's a lot going on in this book. As for magic, if it's innate magic like magical, yeah, they gain that ability. Well, I'm trying to figure out why they couldn't use it on them first. Learn magic like Stranger Doom, it's a no. Yeah, T'Chaka's reach. That's a whole planet. Like they done lost a whole planet. They quarantined an entire sovereign Wakandan world. A whole planet gone? That's tough. That's tough. But we got the Wakanda, we got the intergalactic empire Wakanda. Now I didn't understand it. Well, no, they call it Prince Azadi. I didn't understand that whole thing. King T'Challa, Prince Azadi. I'm like, who's the emperor? Just ask the question. Just ask the question. Yeah, Valeria said they couldn't take the face huggers off when they first tried it, magic or nothing. So I'm thinking they had a magic user there that tried to get it off, and I'm like, how you as a magic user can't get it off? It was ridiculous to see Apocalypse struggle with the Xenomorph. Was like, let me turn off my brain. I don't wait. I don't think that was. It didn't. I didn't get the impression. I didn't get the impression that Apocalypse was struggling. Uh, I do see a slight nosebleed, but I mean, you know what? I don't know. I tried. I tried because I tried. I was trying. I was gonna try real hard T, and then I thought about it. I said, this Apocalypse that we talking about. Who made Apocalypse nosebleed? Why was Apocalypse nosebleed? Which one of them aliens conducted themselves like they was an Omega level mutant to make Insabanua's nose bleed? That's a fair question. I don't have an answer. I don't. Um, I will be calling my LCS tomorrow and tell them to add Aliens versus Avengers to my list of comic books for this month. Sound yeah. I like it. I like it. Apocalypse did so he had stress on the face. At the very least, I know he got a nosebleed. And he's sniffing. At the very least. So watch this. I'm not gonna say he's struggling. I'm not gonna say he's not struggling. I'm gonna say he got a nosebleed and he's sniffing. I don't, like I said, I'm trying to figure out who that was made his nosebleed. I know, but we thinking too much. We overcooking the grits. Um, Hulk was struggling too. Damn thing did spit on him. Did spit on him. You know, had Bruce smoking. He did have Bruce smoking, but hey, we're gonna enjoy the ride. The ride was good. The ride was good. I enjoyed it. I who all didn't know Valeria wasn't gonna make it? That's the question. I hope it turns out better than Predator versus Black Panther. I asked that question earlier. What is it about this book? If you liked it, what is it about this book, this first issue, that you may not have liked about Predator versus Black Panther? He could have been fighting a few of them Daredevil in the hallway scene. Could have been. What was it about this one? Because there's definitely a different writing style. There is. I think Wakanda is definitely written differently. Even though we say Wakanda fell, right? It was the last one to fall. And we do see Wakanda in a different light. We see, okay, well, see them in a different light and written in a different light. I knew Valeria was cooked. I think if you're a Black Panther fan, I think you were looking for those differences. Theo, even though I don't pop up author, I still rock with you. Appreciate the time you put in. Hey, man, and I appreciate you dropping through. I really, really do. I ain't gonna lie, I do. I do it for those that rock with me like I'm rocking with them. So anytime you drop through, I'm gonna respond. I absolutely am. So that was the thing that I'm looking at in regards to that. There was a different tone in regards to, actually, heck, there was a different tone even when you look at how the Hatuts of Oz were written. They were written completely different in this book as opposed to the first book. First book, one of them slick talking. Over here, they acting like they got some sense. Like they acting like they obey royalty. They acting like they are part of a militia. Matter of fact, even when one of them, what do we get the verbiage? He's just a man. Even the conversation piece between the Hatu and T'Challa, the royalties, is respectful. You got them kneeling to T'Challa, kneeling to the highnesses, bowing to them, your majesties, like, hey, we can't protect you if you not letting us go know what's going on. Forgive me, my prince. I understand. Like, this is Jonathan Hickman truly understands what that is with the Hatu Zraze. It make you, when you look at what Benjamin Percy was writing, you be like, forget the Thanos snap. Just drop one Queen Xenomorph and call it a day. What's going on in Nas of the Spider? And Shuri is not in the book telling T'Challa, boy, look, none of that. None of that. None of that. Like, even when you look at how the son, Azardi, he's respectful to T'Challa. Like, all of this is, you can tell Jonathan Hickman has T'Challa in his mind. There's definitely a voice that's consistent with what we as Black Panther fans have come to recognize as the voices of Wakanda, the voice of T'Challa, the voice. Jonathan Hickman hears that voice. He's tuned into it. So it's something that's resonating with me as a Black Panther fan. And Benjamin Percy kind of kind of made me feel some type of way. Kind of made me feel some type of way. And we get character. Now, mind you, this is not a Black Panther book. It's not. There are way more characters in this book than a little bit. I want to ask the question, and I'm gonna wait on the answer. DOB, this book got you smiling. Hey, I'm like I said, I'm picking it up. Like I enjoyed it. That's the best way I can say. I want to ask this question here. In regards to, we've heard complaints, too many characters, spending too much time on other characters. Did you feel like they took shine? Now, mind you, this is Avengers versus Aliens. So I'm gonna say Aliens versus Avengers. So we should be dealing with a multitude of characters. But did you feel like T'Challa, you as a Black Panther fan, did you feel like with the plethora of characters that we have in this comic book, did you feel like T'Challa got slighted in any way? Do you feel like he got slighted in any way? Because how many times do we actually have him in the book? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got him and Azadi on 7 pages, right? 7. Think that's a little bit before we get to the halfway point of the book. We got him in them 7 pages. Now, in those 7 pages, he's sharing those pages, those panels, with his son, either his son or his son and the Hatut Zaraze. And everybody's talking. I think Azadi has the least amount of lines. It sounds like to me, Jonathan Hickman put in respect on T'Challa's name and respected the nation of Wakanda. That. And the fact that he went back, we hadn't seen it, but we talked about it. When were we going to get the intergalactic empire? Now, mind you, maybe in Benjamin Percy's run, Predator versus Black Panther, we don't know if the intergalactic empire will show up, but it would have made sense. Advanced alien species. In this, we got the intergalactic empire. When was the last time we got that? Well, we do know that Dr. Eve Ewing was able to insert it in issue 10, the last issue that she was able to write for Black Panther. But truly, the last time we've gotten the intergalactic empire of Wakanda would be Ta-Nehisi Coates run. And what have we been talking about as Black Panther fans? Wanting Black Panther writers to pick up on what other Black Panther writers, only one. It's one. One, we don't want y'all acknowledging nothing that he did. As a matter of fact, C.B. Cebulski, I'm giving this a lot of thought. I have. We need that other run. We need that other run. We need that other run. And I know some people are going to be like, Theo, that takes too long. We need that other run. And we need T'Challa recognized as the Galactic Emperor. We need to do away with that whole stuff that's going on in Wakanda. And that really only need to be a 6-issue story arc. That really need to be only a 6-issue story arc. It could be part of a bigger story arc. But yeah, that really need to only be about a 6-issue story arc. We can go ahead and wrap that daggum thing on up. That'll go ahead and give you your nice little book. You can call it Return of the Emperor if you want to. Folasade, we can go ahead and say she was being manipulated by Achibe. I think that'll be nice. You go ahead and bring him back, reveal him as the big bad and everything like that. There, he was the person behind it. And then if we want to go ahead, because we got this, right? We can say that Mephisto, we need to bring him back anyway, right? We can bring back Mephisto and say he was the big bad controlling everything. But yeah, go ahead and do that, because that's hurting my brain. It's making me feel some type of way. And my brother and I talked about it, waiting on him to come back with me and everything like that. Like I said, we talked about it on Friday. You got folks busy and everything like that. You got Dr. Evie on doing thing. You got Brian Hill. If you could, please, thank you. Cheryl Eaton is sitting right there. Uh, she could go ahead and knock that first story out, 6 issues. She could. Then she could go ahead and do some stuff as far as tying the intergalactic empire to Wakanda's past, because she seemed like she could be, pardon the pun, student of the game. So you go ahead and do that. You go ahead. That give her 24 issues. 24 issues. You got Achibe, the first 6 issues, right? We know he partnered up with Mephisto, right? Right. Bring him back, Mephisto. He show up. That's the overarching big bad for your 12-issue run. There we go. Let's go ahead and fix that, please. So that's 12 issues for her. 12 issues. 12 issues for her. Then turn it loose and let her do a thing. Basic with Scope and Folisar. Yeah, bring Basic back. Matter of fact, here we go. Basic back, Tosin back. Because Tosin honestly needs to be mentoring under T'Challa. And since we got Aurora with her own book, Storm, this would be a nice time to bring Gentle over. One of them viable black characters, mutants that folks couldn't see no use for. Yeah, we can go ahead and bring Gentle and Tosin. Set us up a Wakandan Warrior Academy and everything like that. Some nice little synergy between the X-Men. I might even be able to get some X-Men fans to come on over with that and everything like that. But yeah, I just, if you could. That said, thank you. Because as I open up this book, the editor-in-chief is C.B. Chabosky. And y'all know what we say over here. We believe in equal energy. So if we can criticize, we can compliment too. Editor is Sarah Brunstad. Miss Brunstad, you doing your thing. Assistant editor, Lindsay Cohick. Y'all on point. Y'all tuned in. Y'all and the writer, y'all locked in. Appreciate it, Big T. Appreciate it. Take care, brother. Take care. Hickman love Intergalactic of Wakanda. I'm happy he added his son with Storm. They took that virus out of Storm that was supposed to be a baby. It would be cool if they keep that idea. Listen, Miss Taylor, look here. They did the daggone thing. I just need them to just go ahead and sew that thing on up. Just put a nice little bow on it in the 616. We can go ahead and move on like we said. Theo, I'm going to have to dip out for now. I'll read the other few issues when they drop because it's a mini-series. I'm okay with it. Better than most modern comics, true. But I still prefer old school. You ain't by yourself. You ain't by nah, kid. It's hard because I know why you feel that way. And I be wanting to say some stuff, but I'm like, Theo, that's it's really gonna fall on deaf ears. You saying that because you know why folks feel that way. I do. I'm so disappointed in the dude because I see something in Tosin. I see something in Tosin, and we need that. We really ain't got it built up like that in Wakanda. CB, break it. I ain't saying. I'm just saying. I like them. Tosin, Gentle, Wakanda. But because that ain't what it's about. But if future, because we do need another volume. Like what? Come on. Just gave. I don't think nobody said they ain't like that story right there. I just gave 6 issues. Turn it back. Get rid of Folisade. Achibe. Right there. 6 issues. Mephisto. 12. Wrap that thing on up. Then give me something time, because you gave me the formation of the 6 tribes, low key, with her blood hunt. Then give me some a murder mystery. A murder mystery. A murder mystery. A murder mystery that involves the intergalactic empire. Something that would give T'Challa a reason to go there. Right there. Stated story right there. A murder mystery. A murder mystery. It could be something, a murder mystery involving, well, we got the Kree. We got the Shi'ar. Now, that'd be nice. A murder mystery involving the Shi'ar. I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on that one. I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on that one. I ain't gonna move like Theo. No, I ain't gonna move on that one. A murder mystery involving the Shi'ar. I think that'd be nice. Speaking of nice, I was doing what I was doing last night, and I thought about something. And Kamoyo helped me out with this one. Rock with me nation, y'all help me out with this one. Because I was looking at, I was feeling some type of way because I was reading Avengers versus Aliens versus Avengers, and then I went to thinking about Predator versus Black Panther, and I was thinking about how they just ran up on Wakanda, and it made me feel some type of way because I was thinking about how that been got to be the mindset that just anybody can run up on Wakanda. And I'm sick and tired of that. And I was like, wait a minute. The Katati tried that. They did. They tried that. It didn't work. King in Black tried that. That didn't work. That didn't work. Skrulls tried that. That didn't work. That didn't work. Now I'm finna throw this out there. If y'all picking it up, tell me. Various alien species understand that Wakanda is not to be effed with on so many levels that the progenitor didn't judge not one person from Wakanda while they was out there raising hell with the Avengers, the X-Men, and the Eternals. The progenitor Celestial did not ask one Wakandan, not one damn thing. Celestials don't even F with Wakanda. Tell me, you read that many? You read that crossover event? I did too. Tell me the lie. Tell me the lie. You read that. I read that. You read Avengers versus X-Men versus Eternals. You read that. I read that. What Wakandan got judged? I'm gonna sit right here. I just need the question answered. What up, Anansi? They didn't want that smoke with Bad? No. I just tell me. Ash Storm is #1 suspect to put T'Challa in. Yep. Juju want to do him like Deadpool. So I just Tosin got that JR stitch left. I can't get it off, dude. Lord have mercy, Jesus. So yeah, I'm just help me out. Yeah. What did I say that was wrong? What Wakandan got judged? And what do we know why not? Because if we don't know why not, I like my explanation. I like my explanation that the progenitor pulled up, looked at Wakanda. Bass was probably sitting over there like this right here. What? What lie? What? No, tell me what lie. You read it, I read it. Everybody got judged. Everybody except for anybody from Wakanda. And that's all you had to be was from Wakanda. You was good. Now I'm guessing when the progenitor was gonna make it do what it was gonna do. Bass like, don't worry about it. My people gonna be in the intergalactic empire. So what you getting ready to do don't apply to my people. So if that's what that is, if Celestials won't even pull up, because we ain't never seen a Celestial pull up in Wakanda. If even Celestials won't pull up in Wakanda, because some of y'all, some of these people been reading comics longer than I have now. They have. Now I've been reading comics a long time now. I have. I ain't never seen a Celestial pull up in Wakanda. Now I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'm gonna be wrong again. But I'm of the mindset that is you don't pull up in Wakanda. Whosoever you is, you don't pull up. And watch this. If we got that type of respect for Wakanda in the comics, why we don't have that type of respect for Wakanda everywhere else? I think that's a fair question. If everybody named Mama can, because this is a comic book. This is inspired by comic books. This book right here. Remember when I said the other book read like it was inspired by the MCU, by movies? This book is inspired by the comic book. This book is. The aliens are acting very, very alien-like. So that tells me Jonathan Hickman is also an Alien fan. See, it paid to know some stuff. You got Wayland in there. Oh, yeah. Well, the android's acting like the android. Well, Wayland is acting like Wayland. Well, it's safe to say Jonathan Hickman didn't watch quite a few alien movies, all of them, and I don't know how many times over and over and over again. He know what he's working with. But he's also astute when it comes to working with superheroes, especially Black Panther. So he know what he's working with. Some folks don't know what they're working with. And then them not knowing what they're working with, they just subject to write anything. Well, let me say it like this. And I'm just giving a fair warning. Ryan Coogler, you want what you're doing to have more in common with Aliens versus Avengers than Predator versus Black Panther. Because if not, it's going to be received just like Predator versus Black Panther is being received. Now, if that's what you're looking for, in which case Wakanda is looking ran through, you do that. But you get more flies with honey if you got Wakanda looking respectable. Mr. Hickman got Wakanda looking real respectable. I don't know if that's a word, but he putting some stank on it. Remember Doom tried to use Wakandas against Wakandas? He didn't pull up directly. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. Like, I'm just loving the fact, even deep by detail, he got the high toots that Isaac acting like the high toots that Isaac. I can't even speak on that enough. if a Celestial pulled up on Wakanda segment, herself is showing up, then there'll be a Celestial laid out like a mega. We can say that. We can, Grand Madam, because they didn't pull up. I don't need nobody telling me nothing. I read it. We reviewed it. Nope. They didn't pull up in Wakanda. They ain't asked no questions about Wakanda. I ain't seen nobody from Wakanda getting judged or nothing like. No. They left Wakanda alone. Well, that tell me a lot. What's going on there? This Skyline Designs in the building. That tell me a lot. When you ain't messing with them, that tell me a lot. Y'all, I'm about to get on up out of here. I just wanted to come do this. Chop it up with y'all real quick. Brother Theo, what's good? What's going on, Big Rashad? What's going on? I just wanted to chop it up with y'all. Recommend it for y'all. If you are a Black Panther comic book fan, I will stress that. If you are a Black Panther comic book fan, I think you will enjoy this. Like I said, I could be wrong. Different strokes, different folks. Folks gonna dislike what they dislike. But this did it for me. You see, I had to go play catch up. I have to actually put these in a plastic binder. Also, keeping the party rolling real quick. My brother D Real is reviewing Philadelphia. Y'all go check that out. But if you, and you know, I think it's going to be on Amazon. Neil Gaiman's Anansi Boys. That's the creator of American Gods. If you remember catching that on Stars. If you Dark Horse comic books, Anansi. They do have a TV series. Like I said, they do have a TV series coming out. Delroy Lindo is going to be playing Anansi. Listen, 3 issues in, Anansi Boys, I'm good with that. 3 issues in. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. And I did it right. I did it right the first time around.
Man, you know what? I am so sorry. I could tell you a story.
Go ahead.
You want me to?
There's a story of a man named Daryl. He was raised.
Long story short, a client of mine got into a fight in church. So I had to go see about that. And then when you sent the link while I was dealing with it. So that's, you know what I'm saying? I had to deal with that first.
Ain't nothing like going to praise the Lord and put hands on people.
Well, I mean, bruh, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what was it exactly they said to you in church that made you start throwing blows in the house of the Lord? So, yeah, I hate that I missed this. Grand Madam, my client won. That's why they threw him out. So I had to go up to the church and get him. He was sitting outside on a stool. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm just saying,
part of me want to know what started it.
I have a legitimate excuse for not being here because I wanted to be here. I so wanted to be here. I so wanted to be here. I was gearing up for this. I was gearing up for this. I had all kind of xenomorph trivia and things of that nature. And is it a coincidence or is it by design? But I'm all extra late, so who cares?
Well, you know, that's okay. If you got something to add real quick, we was gonna get on up out of here.
Well, what I wanted, I don't know. I've caught bits and pieces. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the middle of listening to anyway.
Right. Right. How did you feel about the hot tubes that I say? The usage of them?
I felt like the hot tubes that were being used for like what they're actually supposed to be used for. And I noticed that you made note of the enhanced outfit that I think I too thought the same thing, that it was designed specifically to deal with xenomorphs, because it had a little extra and it looked a little more armored, because they don't need spacesuits, because we done seen T'Challa out in space with a regular old habit. So that is definitely something I think was designed to deal with the current threat. Second, I don't know if you mentioned it, it played out like a horror movie. To me, the entire story played out like a horror movie, because it takes place in the future. Where the rest of the Avengers at? Oh, they must be dead, or not paying attention, or they got xenomorphed.
That's one of the things I was alluding to. I was like, Kamoyo touched on that as well. Like the xenomorphs, the chest bursters or whatever, they take on the physical attributes of their host. So I'm like,
yes.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Wait. Jonathan Hickman got my mind blown, and I ain't even made it off of page 2 yet.
So the first thing I thought when they were talking about xenomorphs, fighting this and that and the other, and we did the best we could, and blah blah blah, and so on and so forth, and Wakanda was last of all.
You know what? I said to myself, I'm going to, for the sake of reading. That's what I said to myself. You know how these, because we know when you know it ain't no neat reasoning going back and forth. I just said, okay, it's already fiction. I'm going to suspend belief even further. That's what I said to myself. I'm going to suspend belief even further and just go along with this story, because let's do it here. That ain't happening. Let's go ahead and do that right here. That's not happening. No. That you're not getting in Wakanda. You can't be semi-intelligent and get in like that. You're not getting in. Wakanda gonna see all that. One, fleet is still in the sky, or we at least.
Well, they've been weaponized by the Shi'ar, if I'm not mistaken.
They have been, but I'm saying, if I go back to Shuri's run, Wakanda has eyes in space. So you would see the probes coming down. Then, if we're looking at Wakanda's spy network and just the fact that T'Challa keeps everything under surveillance, they would have seen what was going on. And mind you, Wakanda wouldn't have been one of those 4 densely populated areas on Earth. So they would have seen everything that was going on. And since they already xenophobic, they'd already, as they said here, what was the word that they use? I want to say boycotted, but that ain't the word that I'm using. When they shut off the other planet, quarantine. They would have quarantined themselves from everybody else.
Right. But my whole thought process about it is, first, we got to bear in mind, this is Jonathan Hickman. And Jonathan Hickman always has a reason for doing what he does. And I think you pointed it out earlier. He is always very respectful when it comes to Wakanda and T'Challa. Case in point, T'Challa and his kingdom, the only one still swinging. Everybody else is kind of in a, oh my God, what are we going to do kind of mode. And they want to leave the Earth. They want to just abandon the Earth altogether, because, after the face hugger jumped on Miles and the symbiote kind of absorbed it, and I was like, ooh, I was not expecting that, and I was waiting for, what I'm saying? Oh no, Miles. And then next year, we got a spider xenomorph. You know what I'm saying? But nah, he like, we're fine. You know what I'm saying? So that, and then, did I miss was T'Challa's son shooting lightning at people
from his body? Like, I ain't got listen, I just watch this. I just electrocute you. from all over the place. Like,
because I'm looking at it and I'm like, you know, he's like, okay, son, you know what I'm saying? He like he turned it over to him, like, okay, you handle this. And he like, oh, I got it, Pop. And handled it.
because where you hiding from this dude? Like, that I ain't gotta get up close and personal. No, I'm finna stand here and I ain't finna do all this other stuff. No. Now, this me. If that's what that is, he already Omega level.
Yeah. Because I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay. I see you, Zari. I see you, bruh. But he ain't got no kingdom. And then I also heard you talking about why they still calling him king when he's emperor.
I think that's one of those polite oversights.
And that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, it's some stuff, I mean, we can't expect everybody to dot every I and cross every T. I mean, even Jonathan Hickman might make a faux pas every now and then. But for the most part, he's respectful of T'Challa and Wakanda, and I like that about him. And that's why I messes with him. And the man tells a good story. A lot of people, you might get varying opinions, but to me, for my money, if Jonathan Hickman's name is on it, it's worth picking up.
Listen,
even if it is trash, just the fact that Jonathan Hickman did it.
There were subtle nuances. Like, as I was saying before, I love the way the Hot Two were communicating with T'Challa. The back and forth between them was the way it should have been, and the interaction between T'Challa and Azadi. I love the fact, and to me, it's just a tribute, an homage to Black Panther fan. Oh, my dog got Skybreaker. Get it. Get it right.
Hey, it's time to pull that out. This is a very dire situation. We need to go ahead and pull that out. Yeah, absolutely.
Now watch this. We're Black Panther fans. So me and you sitting back looking at it like, well, hold on. Because the only person that get to carry Skybreaker is the person that's currently sitting on the throne.
And
Azadi, you got that. He used it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I noticed he handed it to T'Challa.
Yeah, you got it. You got possession of it. It's strapped to your back. Wow. And that's why I said, like,
but you know what? I think a lot of this, I think the xenomorphs messed up the natural order of things of what was supposed to go on in Wakanda. When T'Challa take off that mask and when we see all the other characters, we know we like what 35, 40 years into this, because Valeria mentions that she's 45 years old and done been divorced twice. You know, so it's a little bit of time done passed, so it wouldn't be too much of a stretch to assume Azari sitting on the throne.
Yeah, no, it went, like I said, it's a great read to be. I was not disappointed. Like I said, I asked the question earlier, what was it about this book as a Black Panther fan? Because I think it's different if you aren't a comic book fan. It's different if you're just a comic book fan. It's different if you're a Black Panther comic book fan, because you're looking for different things. What was it about this comic that made you like it as opposed to what we got a week before?
Jonathan Hickman being Percy. Jonathan Hickman.
Percy's supposed to be that dude, though. He's supposed to be that dude, though. So that's what I'm asking.
Well, you asking me what makes it different from what you talking about?
No, I'm saying, what was it for you from in reading the book? Yeah, we know them two different cats, but what differences in regards to the characters? What you got storytelling wise that made it where this story resonated more so with you than the one in which T'Challa's actually featured in that story, as opposed to this?
First, the treatment. Okay. I get it. You're writing a exclusive Black Panther story, but I feel like the way T'Challa was treated in this Alien versus Avengers story, and I can't believe I'm saying this, was more respectful, more dignified, and cooler to look at than Predator versus Black Panther. And Chris Allen was drawn.
This is true.
And I like Chris Allen, and I like Chris Allen's art. Second, Black Panther, Predator versus Black Panther is taking place apparently somewhere else other than the 616 apropos.
Oh, yeah.
At least that's the story that's being told. This ain't the 616. This is something else. And I think you alluded to it in the video. The Alien book much closely follows comic book canon, 616 comic book canon, than does the Predator and Black Panther book. And I think that's why it didn't connect with a lot of people, because they said, okay, let's go off and do this. Anytime I have ever read an Alien story by Dark Horse, DC, whatever, whenever I've read an Alien story, whatever character the Xenomorphs was squaring up with, we went with that universe. We didn't try to create our own Batman versus Predator. It was a Predator in a Batman universe. Superman versus Predator. Superman versus aliens. It was Xenomorphs in a Superman universe. And then when Batman and Superman teamed up, their universe. I don't know what universe Black Panther, Predator, and Predator. I don't know what universe that takes place in, because everybody's, oh, this universe. Oh, and it's not this universe. Oh, it is this universe. It shouldn't be that much confusion. If you know what the hell you're writing, we shouldn't have that confusion.
I think the way he wrote it, and I think it's just, truth is what it is. And I think it's one of those things where I don't know where we've gotten to the point. People don't like telling the truth. And I, it's crazy, because when I was raised, I've done my fair share of lying. I'm not going to say that. But it says something when you just tell the truth, because that means you don't care what people think. I'm going to tell you how I feel. You either like it or you don't like it. You will be able to ask me 10 years from now if I said such and such and so and so. I'll be able to tell you, yeah, I said it and why I said it. I'm not going to change it. It would go a long way if he or someone was to come out and say, this book, his comic book, Benjamin Percy's comic book, was influenced by the MCU. And I think what it is folks still want to hang on to the MCU, so they don't want to misspeak on the MCU. Well, when the MCU starts influencing the comic books, you're going to see the comic book start taking a nosedive. You're going to see your comic book get criticized in ways you probably didn't think, because you're going off of that. No, you better start going off the comic book. Better start going off the respecting the comic book.
Well, what happens when you don't, Theo? That's my whole thing. What happens when you create a narrative? When you're influential and create a narrative. Oh, I'm going to make this whatever I want to make it. I'm not going to have any regard for what fans think. I'm not going to have any regard for what previous writers did. What do you think happens to a story like that? We saw what happened to a story, to a storyline, to anything like that with Jonathan Ridley.
You would like to think that the writer would immediately be dismissed. More often than not, we've seen it where the character gets negatively impacted. What I would use your resources. We keep getting told to use our resources and everything like that. Well, you know what? Everybody's supposed to use their resources regardless of their position in life, regardless of what their bank account. is like in life. So I would say to the comic book writers and the comic book editors, use your resources. Use your resources, and your resources
clearly
aren't.
did not. They clearly did not with that Black
Well,
Panther Predator story.
well, what I'm saying is that okay? Well, you gonna hire Benjamin Percy, and Benjamin Percy gonna come in and tell you I can do bop 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 bop, and you thinking that's what it's gonna get. Okay, well, this is when, if you're Marvel Comics, don't look at the people that you're paying, and don't look at the people because it's crazy. Because some people are just going to unfairly be negative. That's what their whole shtick is. Just be negative, 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 negative. And some people are going to tell you can't do no wrong. Well, like Denzel Washington say, if you read the news, you misinformed. If you don't read the news, you uninformed. So you're gonna have to figure it out. You're gonna have to figure it out. But you're going to have to start trusting certain people, whomever you choose to trust, in regards to telling you whether or not your story is resonating. Because
editor. ain't that part of the editor's job? When you submit something and say, this is what I got. These are my first 10, 15 pages. What do you think? Editor is supposed to say, yeah, run with that, or hey, you could do A, B, C, D different. Why don't you go do that different and bring it back to me? That's the editor's job. That's the editor's job.
I think there's still some. Watch this. My take on it is this, and I could be wrong. I believe they know T'Challa is vile. I believe that. But what I also believe is this, and this doesn't just apply to T'Challa. When I look at certain stuff that's being said on social media and everything like that, they don't have Dwayne McDuffie. Now it's either they don't want Dwayne McDuffie, or, and I was gonna actually do a live on it. I'll probably just wait till tomorrow. It's either they don't want Dwayne McDuffie, or they don't know Dwayne McDuffie. And what I mean when I say that, are you afraid to have the black voice
resting in power?
Yeah, are you afraid to have the black voice in the room? Does that voice intimidate you? Because that voice can help you. Because here's the thing. NYX, issue 2, written by, make sure I say this, written by, last name is Kelly, Jackson Lansing, and Colleen Kelly. They know the voices of the characters.
Okay.
Remember, I went back to NYS and, so y'all got them locked in. They even gave you a reason. Okay, Laura was acting like this. I jumped the gun. Laura was acting like Logan in issue 1. Well, she paid for that in issue 2. You better slow your behind down. But they know the voices of the characters. Like, that's the thing. Like, she did an excellent job in knowing, do not buy X-Force #2. If you ain't got it, there's no need to have it. That's a red herring. That is not T'Challa in that comic book. That's not even a Black Panther.
Writers.
That's not a Black Panther. What that is somebody from the hyena tribe tripping. So if you
that's a build-up. That's a build-up. That's hype. That's how I get you to buy the book.
That's what that is. But now here's the thing. I'm not gonna be like that. You see how I said that's not T'Challa? Folks, I see people putting thumbnails, comic book reviews, and they telling you it's Black Panther just for you to find out that ain't T'Challa. That's not T'Challa. That's somebody from the hyena tribe using some magic and stuff like that. Forge got to shut the dadgum thing down and everything like that. So if you have not bought X-Force 2 and you were thinking T'Challa was in it or Black Panther was in it, do not waste your money. I will do a comic book review on that so you can see exactly what's going on. I want to keep up with these notes real quick. Kamoyo says Azadi has electrokinesis. Basically, Azadi basically has all the abilities of his parents. Healing factor to die for. He's his father's shield bearer. He carries his father's weapon and is his right hand like knights to their king. Theo was arguing me when I said Predator. I was, because I wanted it to be. You know, I'm getting tired of them Juju cutting off the dude's legacy numbers and everything like that. So I was wanting it to be what it was, but no, I'm not.
Well, you know, it's a temporary anyway. So legacy, damn legacy. Why don't y'all be consistent and give me one continuous run? You know what I'm saying? Why we can't do that with T'Challa? Why is that so hard to do? Why is that so difficult to just go from 1 to 100 on Black Panther comics?
That's where I was going when I said I believe they know it's money to be made on this character, but I believe that I'm just I'm not saying I'm afraid. It's either A, you're afraid to do something, or B, you don't want to do it. And this is me. I'm giving the benefit of the doubt, saying you're afraid. And the reason why I'm giving the benefit of the doubt, because I heard all the nonsense that was going on with Dr. Eve Ewing's run.
I say it was a combination of the two.
Might be.
You're afraid. You're afraid because you know what the book could do with the right writer, and you just step back and give that writer room to cook. They never, ever, ever give Black Panther writers room to cook. They cut them off.
This is when
they cut them off after 30 issues, 40
this
issues.
Is when I believe in putting people on as I forget who said, not tell them, say, I like to ask the tough question. Okay, well, if the character making money, why would you do that? Like, and that's why I say I don't think we have right people asking the right people questions. Okay, well, you know Black Panther's money. I know Black Panther money. That's printed money. Okay, what's the problem? Well, we can't find the right writer. Well, you have a way to communicate with the fans? Yeah. Have you not asked fans for a writer, or have fans not suggested a writer? Okay, well, did you get a name? Okay, was the writer available? Okay, well, if the writer's available, is there an issue with numbers as far as how much they want? What we talking? What we talking?
Because one we asked for ain't even got work right now.
Right, because and like I said, we're sitting here, you and I, and it's one of the things where it's like you get free press. Okay, well, if you Marvel Comics, first of all, y'all not reviewing Black Panther comics like that, and that damn podcast ain't even doing what y'all said it was gonna do. You getting more Marvel stuff over here with us in regards to keeping up with the Black Panther content. Black Panther content. I ain't saying nothing about nobody else. Black Panther content. Okay, well, if you Marvel Comics, you got two folks that's capping for you basically every damn day. 2, 3, 4 times a damn day.
Hey, I call them out by name. So when they say, "Oh, ain't nobody," I just send them the link.
So you
send them the link.
Got folks. They got folks advertising their product. Put the product out. Put the product out. What you waiting on? We rocking with the product.
They mad because we rock with independents too.
But watch this. If you give me more me, see. Now, mind you, you give me more me. Give me more me. You got me. Because this is my thing. Okay, well, we bought this. Okay, yeah. I'm telling folk. I'm telling folk to pick this up. Now, you ain't really give my dog no shine. Story was still good. You ain't give my dog no shine. So I'm looking to see something here because I'm feeling some type of way. I ain't got but one of me in here, and I ain't really getting my shine like that. But if you give it to us, well, damn, we
Marvel, where the Sync comic at? Marvel, where the Blue Marvel comic at?
Bro, we switch hitters. And
where the ongoing Black Panther run?
Bro, watch this.
Where is Luke Cage?
Watch this. You ready? You ready? We that baseball player, a pitcher that's also a switch hitter. That's rare. A pitcher that's a home run hitter, left-handed or right-handed. What I mean when I say that? We read comics. We collect action figures.
We read comics.
We collect action figures.
We collect action figures.
We watch movies. We watch movies.
If I had a movie, damn it, I'd pull it up.
But you see what I'm saying though? So yes, Marvel, you can't, if you just, it's two dudes, movies, comics, action figures. And you not paying us. Give us the damn character. Stop playing.
Yeah. Now, see, look what Nancy said. I agree with that. I also wouldn't mind a Blue Marvel and Black Panther team up monthly book like they do for Superman and Batman at DC. Here.
You know we gonna buy it. You know we gonna review it. You know if it's good, we gonna promote it.
Heroes at marvel.com. Okay to print. That comment right there, Nancy. So they can't say they didn't know.
I'm sitting up here having to do different stuff to get bass because y'all won't give me no bass action figure, but y'all done gave me my umpteenth Odin action figure. Remember feeling.
Bruh, I saw I know they got that Bass and Anubis set.
Yeah.
They got the Bass by itself now, and they knocked the price down some. So
how much you going for?
About 70.
Send me the link.
Okay. Yeah, because I think about grabbing it. I'm like, that's probably low as it's gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like a Marvel Legends or a DC multiverse that eventually is gonna come down. This is some, like Four Horsemen and Mezco and that like action figures for collectors, not action figures for kids.
Something to be said when you didn't learn how to save money. You be sitting on stash. You be like, wait a minute, I could. I absolutely could.
I was looking hard too. I was like,
send me the link. Send me the link. Send me the link.
I got you.
Send me the link. Listen, we're gonna be on up about it here and everything like that. It's football season. That's why y'all ain't getting nothing from me yesterday. Yeah, I'm doing good. My Georgia Bulldog made it do what it do. Georgia.
Was Muzz capping about Fresno State?
I mean, no.
If you a Fresno State Bulldog fan, you're probably pissed off right now.
I mean,
did they even pinch him?
I kind of said that's what was going to happen, man. That's Michigan, and you playing them in the big house.
They got ran through.
I mean, I think Michigan still would have won if it would have been at Fresno's place, but they play differently out there. They play differently out there, but it's Michigan. It's Michigan. Now that's week one.
Yeah.
We're gonna see what it look. Who you say they play next week? Texas.
Tejas. They play Tejas. Hook them. Hook them. We'll see.
Hey, I'm so glad we got ours out the way. I'm so glad we got ours out the way.
They ain't gonna be pushing Texas up and down the field like they did Fresno State.
Hey, you know what? We gonna sit back and see. We gonna listen. It's at the big house. Now, last time Texas went on the road to somebody's place that was ranked higher than them, Texas made it do what it did. We talking about Alabama. So we gonna see. We gonna.
I think. Hey, Theo. I think I might run with Tejas, bro. All right, I might run with him this year. I might run with them horns.
To do what? Because they in the SEC.
They still gonna do some things though.
Okay, because you know
wherever they at. I'm just saying wherever they at. They gonna make it do what it do wherever they.
I mean, I know they don't want that smoke.
They may not, but they ain't gonna shy away if they do come.
No, they ain't shying away. They ain't shying away. Listen, thank y'all so much for rocking with us and everything like that. Make sure you got your notifications on, bro. Before you go, you got something dropping tonight?
Yeah, I'm dropping Philadelphia 11 and 12. I'm gonna drop them as one video because what's getting ready to happen now through the teams, the vampire war is getting ready to escalate to a level we ain't ready for.
Okay.
And because the vampire war is escalating to another level, the forces of good are going to start calling people in and saying, we need to deal with these vampires. This cat will do it. And I'm going to tell you this. There is a historical black figure coming in Philadelphia who is getting ready to whoop some ass.
Okay. Yeah,
I ain't gonna say who it is, but they ain't playing. I'll put it like that. They ain't playing. They killing anything with fangs.
We're gonna check that out. Well, all right then. Well, that's it for me. I'm trying to get
and I got 35. I ain't gonna tell you who that is on the cover. I'm gonna tell you who that is on the cover. I'm gonna let if you do something, make it do it. I gonna tell you who that is on the cover.
I ain't saying nothing. That's my big brother.
But when you hear who that is on the cover, you're gonna be like, oh my goodness, I ain't heard that name in a long time.
I mean the character?
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
when last time you heard that movie? That name?
Hold on. Hey girl, you made it?
Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
You good?
Hey. You know, I'm good. It just took a minute to get here, but I'm good.
Look, safe and sorry. Take long as it take. As long as you get that safe, okay? Mm-hmm. All right. Will daddy call you later on?
Okay.
All right, princess. Love you.
Love you too.
Right.
Aww.
Made it home safe and sound.
Look at that daddy moment. Don't you love that daddy moment?
I mean, you know, we got to make it do what it gonna do. But listen, I'm out. I'm trying to get some stuff handled and everything like that. Stuff to push the needle. Action figure stuff. Send me the link. See what I might do.
I got you. I got a bunch of stuff coming. Let's see. We got the Raptor. We got Rogue. We got Dracula. I am making or formulating, shall I say, my own Injustice Society.
Your own what?
Injustice Society.
Okay.
So it was gonna be Legion. It was gonna be Legion of Doom, but I can't find a Solomon Grundy nowhere. Not for a decent price.
And you don't want that one that Todd McFarlane getting ready to drop anyway. I'm getting ready to put together my own Wakandan bad guy team, my own Wakandan villains.
Ooh. From Wakanda? Or just
not necessarily from Wakanda, but they're gonna be Wakanda central.
Okay.
You know, we got some Craven we gonna put on up in there, and then we got some other figures. Yeah.
Okay.
Watch this. Pandora.
Did Pandora finally pull up?
Your boy, what's your boy? The newest G.I. Joe they dropping?
Doc?
The one that flies.
Oh, the Raptor.
Him. He gonna be the bad guy. and then Shadow Tracker.
Okay.
And Claw. And Claw. And Claw.
Might as well throw that Night Creeper on in there with him.
So who?
The Night Creeper.
Yeah, Night Creeper, and watch this. Probably gonna throw him up in there too. Crossbones.
Ooh, that's a nasty group of antagonists.
And they all watch this. They all Black Panther villains. That's what they're gonna be.
Yeah, and that will prompt them to get that work.
So what now?
I said that will prompt them to get that work.
Oh yeah. Well, let me go, big dog. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah, oh my God, 35. He must have thought. He must have bought it.
Yeah.
Philadelphia 35.
Yeah, 35. Y'all hit us up, like, share, subscribe. Enjoy the rest of your day. And like we always like to say, we want to be able to do this again. So we want to be able to talk to one another as opposed to talking about each other in the past tense. So in memory of the late, great Don Cornelius, we wish each and every last one of y'all love, peace, and soul. We out.
Peace and soul.